So good morning and welcome to a long walk to Worcester. My feet are already completely drenched because we had quite a bit of rain last night, so that's not great. And also this field, the marked footpath or right of way was meant to go straight across it, and I've gone all the way around the outside, which takes a lot longer. A nice little bridge down there. Because I didn't want to trample over all the wheat, which is nice of me, but it kind of means that if I'd have gone round the road route, which I've done before, it probably would have saved me time. This was meant to be a shortcut, but it's not really turning out to be that. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, today I'm walking from home to Worcester, which if you're driving it is about 22 miles normally, and I think this walk's going to be around about the same distance. Why Worcester? Good question. I think because it's another city that's fairly close by, which I know very well, and which I've taken a bus to or driven to hundreds of times. I worked in Worcester for a while. I went to college in Worcester for 3 years. So I've made that journey literally hundreds of times. And I thought it'd be interesting to walk there for once. There is a road that goes from Tenbury, right past where I live actually, that goes out of Tenbury and eventually goes to Worcester. So, which looks like a pretty straight route. Well, it's not the best of roads, but it's more or less the direction I'm going today, except it is quite a busy road. It's not one you want to be walking or running on. I might have to dip onto that road once or twice as part of this route, just because there's no other way. But yeah, today I found a route that joins up minor roads, paths, rights of way that will take me to Worcester, hopefully. Will hopefully show me some interesting things along the way. Now I don't know where to go, so I'm going to need to check the map. This is one of those footpaths that has charm combined with a sense of any second I'm going to slip down this bank and break my neck. So not a great start. There is a route, as I said, I think that I would normally follow to get where I am currently, but I thought I'd choose the route I set on the map because it looked more direct. But yeah, going across that field, or trying to go across that field of wheat, has basically slowed me down a bit. I had to go around the outside. My feet got wet, which is great. But I've still just found a couple of short trails that I haven't walked before. Seem largely neglected. Maybe the odd dog walker and hiker uses them, but again, it's building up this kind of network in my head of all the paths and rights of way, so it's useful for trying to develop new routes in the future. And sort of picture, I can look at the map and I can picture what these little green dotted lines look like in real life. So anyway, we're about 1.3 miles in, heading towards Sutton Golf Course, which I've walked around before doing various things. I do love seeing things growing out of walls. Yeah, so I'll get to Sutton Golf Course. I'll be taking a different route from there than I'd normally go. And I think pretty much from that point, it is going to be into the realm of the unknown, which is exciting. But it's a good day, the weather's good. I think it's meant to be just cloudy today, occasional cloud, but thankfully no rain. It's just about the right temperature now. It's probably going to get warmer, but actually this is an interesting little place here with these cottages. Yeah, I love how they're in the trees. It's like a little tiny settlement in the trees, hidden away. So a bit of an issue here. I've come this way before, and normally I just walk straight across here to there and then sort of turn. Being in the summer, of course, it's very different. I think I normally been through here in the autumn maybe, or early spring, but it's overgrown now. I can't realistically just walk straight across there, and also it's got a lot of water in it from the rain overnight, so this is going to slow me down a bit. I'm going to have to go around the outside of it, which still isn't great, but could be worse, I suppose. I have to say, although it is annoying that I couldn't just go straight across this field, because I've got to go up to that ridge, well, beyond that ridge up there. Even though it's annoying that I couldn't go through it, it is pretty impressive. All these poppies, and then you've got along the outside this long line of Roman chamomile. It's fantastic. I don't know if this was done deliberately. I wouldn't have thought so. Especially, I mean, they're wild poppies, or is it just? Maybe the poppies are in amongst all this. What do these look like? No, they're not poppies, are they? Like beans. No, they're separate. So the poppies are growing in amongst whatever that is. But yeah, it's pretty lovely. It's interesting to see how fields change during the year, because this might not be around for much longer. But it It's very pretty. Still wish I could have just walked straight across it. Wow. Lovely. So I am now in unknown territory. Have not been here before, so I don't really know what to expect. I'm having to check my map quite a bit to make sure I'm not going off course. So yeah, the fact that everything's overgrown could be a problem today if I'm having to traipse through a lot of high grass like this. Good job I've got my trousers on, because it could be ticks. I really don't want to pick up a tick. Yeah, so definitely unexplored territory now. Got a bit of a road section, and doesn't look like it's going to be a busy one. It just looks like a sort of back road. So yeah, with all those tricky fields out of the way, probably slowed me down a bit. I don't think my average pace is going to be very good at the moment, but should hopefully be able to make that up now. I've just come off the road because I looked to the right into this field and spotted this signpost, which looked a bit odd, just being there on its own in the middle of a field. So I'm going to take a look, see what it's all about. Wow. Everest Base Camp, 5,243 miles. New Zealand, 11,362. Switzerland, Solihull, Stourport 64. Nottingham. Well, that's interesting. So I presume that whoever owns this land, either they or maybe one of their children, did this signpost for maybe for key places in their life. That's really cool. Great place for it as well. Just had a great chat with that guy, that chap down there with his dog. Really nice chat for about 15 minutes about hiking. He was talking about doing the Herefordshire Trail, so I might have to check that out at some point. We're talking about the Pennine Way. It's nice to meet someone who's done the Pennine Way and who, like me, actually really rates it, as tough as it is. I do love the Pennine Way, and it really does reward your hard work. Obviously, if the weather's rubbish, it spoils it, but he said he only had one day of rain for the whole time he did the Pennine Way, which is really lucky. That's very lucky, so I think that probably helped him enjoy it. But yeah, nice chat. That's gonna have put me back a bit because I mean, it was a worthwhile delay because it's what this walk is all about. Discovering new places, meeting new people, chatting to random strangers about stuff. I didn't record it because I don't really want to record people, even if they say they don't mind. It's you don't know how comfortable people are going to be, but but yeah, that was good. Probably not going to make 12 miles before 12 o'clock. I'd have to really motor to manage that, but you never know. So now we're going to have to follow quite a busy road, I think. It could be quite busy. We've got to go right, hopefully not for too long. Yeah, this is a longer road section than I thought. So back there I did a bit of jogging, just past the Fox Inn, and there's still a fair bit to go. Luckily this verge on the side isn't too bad. I can actually jump up and walk on there if I need to. The road isn't that busy, but it's busy enough, so I'm glad to get off it. There should be a road on the left eventually, so we'll divert onto that. So it looks like there's a kind of no man's land here between Herefordshire and Worcestershire. So here I'm in neither. I'm technically nowhere. Anyway, the left turn we need is coming up soon, so get off this road. It hasn't been too busy, thank God, but time for a change of scenery. Yeah, this bit's a bit tricky. On my route that I've set, I go straight ahead down here and then to the right, I think. But there's no right of way marked on there. This gate's basically tied shut. There is a right of way here that will go down there to the road and then around and sort of longer arc to get to where I need to go, but I think I am going to go that direction because it's not going to be that much more distance, and I'd rather do that than traipse down there where there's no actual right of way. That is the most direct route, but I think I'm going to stick to the right of way on this occasion. Well, try and do it on all occasions really, but anyway, that's what I'm doing. What am I doing? So that was a fairly busy road section. So I'm glad to get off it, but I've now got this field. It's a right of way across this field, and it's not very obvious. Kind of got, there's a gap in the hedge up there. That looks like where I need to go. Yeah, it's not too bad. So just making my way around this field. The trail I was supposed to be following goes across it, and I found a lane that I thought would be a better way around it, but the lane stopped at a building site or something, so I had to come back into the field, and now it's going to be a slow crawl around the outside of it, I think. Anyway, I got to Martley, which is turned out to be a really good stop halfway. There's a pub there, which I didn't go in, but next to it is a garage with a small supermarket. And I went in and bought a sandwich, got some more liquid, and now I'm cracking on towards Worcester. Yeah, by road, Worcester's only 7 miles from Martley. It's probably going to be more than that for me. I'm just coming up to 15 miles, so I'm doing well. The time is 12:27, so I was wrong. I actually got my 12 before 12 quite easily. So nearly 15 miles. I'm guessing I've probably got another 8 or 9. At Worcester, there's 2 buses I can get home. One's at 4:20, one's at 6:15, and I really want to get the 4:20 one. But in order to do that, I really need to do some fast walking. But I mean, the 6:15 one won't be the end of the world. We'll see how we get on. Don't want to jeopardise the enjoyment of the walk just to try and get an earlier bus. But there you go. Yeah, Martley, a nice stop. Let's see where the route takes us next. So I don't know how well you can hear me. I'm not using the wireless mic at the moment, and the reason is I've lost it. A few miles back I was having a drink and put my bag back on and realised the mic wasn't attached to one of these straps on the bag anymore. So I had to go back, walked back not too far. Tree. To look for the mic, and I couldn't find it, and to be honest, it could have been 2 or 3 miles before that I actually dropped it. It could have fallen from the bag at any time, so unfortunately I've lost my wireless mic, so I'll have to rely on this one. Hopefully it's not too bad. Go like this swamp. Lovely. Imagine going in there. So I've got about, I'd say about 4 to 5 miles left to Worcester. Some bits have been a bit tricky. I've got my trekking poles. Haven't been using trekking poles for long. I only really started using them on the 6 Shropshire summits a couple of weeks ago. But they do help quite a bit. They help take the strain off your legs. help with balance, and they can actually help you get a good speed up. So they're helping a bit. And yeah, that's the update. Really, and the weather's still good. And I need to check the map again to make sure I'm not going off the route. Now the route, by the way, so far I'm quite happy with it. There's been a few tricky bits, a few bits where I've had to change, not follow the route for whatever reason. But yeah, in general I think I've plotted a pretty decent route. It's been working so far. But yeah, we'll see how we get on getting towards Worcester. Getting closer to Worcester. And a hell of a game getting to here, because the footpath over there was swallowed up by undergrowth. But anyway, and then getting into this field with these horses, one of them's it was probably just playing, but for a second it looked like it was going, well, to use a technical term, ape shit. No cows this week as well, which is weird. Anyway, nice looking horses. Anyway, got to get through this. You're in shot. Got to get through to that gate over the other side there. Should be plain sailing after that, hopefully. Right, it's that time again. Things to do in Worcester. Well, that's that out the way. I'm joking. Where is it? Top attractions. Top attractions in Worcester. 1. Worcester Cathedral. That's no surprise. Historic cathedral featuring serene riverfront gardens and informative tours, highlighting impressive stained glass and notable tombs within its tranquil ambience. Lovely. Greyfriars House and Garden, Tudor house with guided tours revealing its history and unique artefacts. Worcester Woods Country Park, Tudor House Museum, Croom Court, historic estate set amid expansive parkland. Museum of Royal Worcester, Commandery, Piston Distillery. Yeah, there's another advert. Gin, gin distillery. That is quite interesting. It's really argue with that, I suppose. Geluveld Park. Never heard of that. I know Worcester quite well. Thought I did. Number 10, Worcester City Art Gallery and Museum. 11, River Severn. Again, it's meant to be top 10. We've got to 11 again. And the River Severn, is that a tourist attraction? You can go and see the River Severn anywhere. wherever you go and see it, you're just going to be staring at water. They're giving it 4.5 out of 5 as a tourist attraction. Okay. Oh, it's bloody fine. Guildhall. That's it. Yeah. If you want to know what to do in Worcester, Google it. More importantly, I think we've just got our first view of Worcester, which is over there, which is fantastic. I was hoping I'd get a moment like this, like on the Hereford walk. It's really nice to have a point where you're high up and you get to see the city you're aiming for the first time. And there it is. Never had this view of Worcester before. It's great. Malvern Hills over there. So, just wanted to wrap up the video quickly before we get to the cathedral. Made it to Worcester, obviously, as you'll have seen. So the exercise was to get to Worcester on foot, to see if I could do it without too much difficulty, and I think I've achieved that. Wasn't too bad at all, really. I think it was probably slightly less tricky than the Hereford one, but still a few challenges. But yeah, I did it. It's 22.67 miles now. It's probably going to be about another half mile to the cathedral. And that's it. Yeah, from there I'm going to go and get a coffee, I think, then go and wait for my bus. Quite tired, but to be honest, I don't feel too bad after 20 plus miles, really, considering. I think the holes helped a bit, but yeah, it could be worse. So thanks for watching, and I'll leave you with Worcester Cathedral.